Willows?
I just found these hidden under the hedge. Empty bottles and beer cans. I wondered if you knew anything about them.
Oh, yes. I often have a bottle under there in the afternoon.
I'm not suggesting they're yours, Enid. I just want to know who put them there.
Who do you think?
No, Enid, I know he's dissipated, but he couldn't have got through all those.
He could if he had a party.
Well, I don't allow parties, you know that.
Not when you're here.
What do you mean?
Remember last week when you went to Birmingham on business?
Yes.
Notice anything different when you came back?
Well, yes, now you mention it, all the windows were open.
And why were all the windows open? To get rid of the smoke and the fumes.
Fume?
Notice anything else?
Only that someone had eaten his way through a £2 box of chocolates I've been saving.
No, I was thinking of this. I've had several goes at it, but it's still there. What does it remind you of?
It looks like a footprint.
Precisely.
How did it get there?
Ever heard of break dancing, Mr. Willows?
Yes, I've heard of breakdancing. Didn't know they did it on the ceiling.
Oh, they do it on the carpet as well. Haven't you noticed a certain absence of pile since you got back? I took 3 bags of fluff off this carpet when I was hoovering. Something happened here that night, Mr. Willows. See this candlestick? At first glance, perfectly normal. But if we take a closer look, we will see that it has been cunningly stuck together with chewing gum.
So that's why they call it break dancing. Would you ask Matthew to come in here, please?
Hello, Dad. Is he in the garden?
Yes. I thought I'd get tidied up. I'm away again this week. Yes, another meeting. Yes, new trends in distribution.
Sounds fun.
Yes, but it won't be much fun for you, will it, Matthew, here on your own?
That's all right. I don't mind.
But I feel I might be neglecting you, Matthew. I suppose I could give it a miss this time.
No, your work comes first, Dad. You don't want to miss new trends in distribution. Could lead to something, and you need that promotion. Can barely live on what you're making.
You won't be too low.
No, after all, I managed the last time.
Yes, that's what I want to talk to you about the last time.
What about it?
Well, when I got back, all the windows were open.
It was a warm night.
And then the carpet was all flattened, as if it had been subjected to the tread of 1,000 marching feet.
Oh, I do a lot of walking up and down when I'm on my own.
Oh, I didn't know that. Do you do handstands as well? What? I was referring to that footmark on the wall.
How did I get there?
That's what I want to know. And then there was the chocolates. Now, I know it's a weakness of mine, and I'm not particularly proud of it, but I have few pleasures. And one of them is to sit down in the evening with a truffle or an orange cream or a cherry cup. But I couldn't do that when I got back because they'd all gone.
I was hungry.
See? Well, should we reconstruct the evening so far? You were on your own, so you followed your normal habit of walking up and down. You probably got warm doing this, so you opened the windows. All this exercise gave you an appetite. So you scoffed your way through a £2 box of chocolates. My chocolates. Restored to vigour, you then cartwheeled across the room, marking the wallpaper and smashing an expensive candlestick. I think that just about explains everything.
Right.
Yes, except these.
Where did they come from?
Not from the dustbin where they may have been detected, but hidden under the bottom hedge. Any ideas?
Yeah. Looks as if we've got a secret drink around here.
We certainly have.
Oh, don't look at me. I didn't drink all that.
No, you had a party, didn't you? Come on, I want the truth.
Why, I had a few friends in.
You had a party when I'd strictly forbidden it.
I knew you wouldn't understand. One has to repay hospitality or one's never invited anywhere.
Well, one had better not try it again, or one might find oneself out on one's neck. You understand me?
It's your house, Father?
Yes. Well, I sometimes have to check the deeds just to make sure.
There's no need for sarcasm.
Did you have a word with him?
Yes. Won't happen again.
Would you like me to keep an eye on the house when you're away?
No. He knows how I feel.
I hope you're right. I've just found these under the pillow.
You found these in his bedroom?
No. Yours.
You've come back.
Yes.
You weren't supposed to come back until tomorrow.
I know.
You're spying on me.
Yeah, shameful, isn't it? Yes, I drove all the way back from Birmingham with the unworthy suspicion that you were up to something. Yes, I even parked in the next road so that I could take you by surprise. That's how low I'd sunk. Yes, when I got out of that car, I was feeling pretty disgusted with myself. And then these three punks came up and asked me the way to the Willows party.
Look, I can explain.
You don't have to explain, Matthew. I can see this isn't a party. No, this is more of a bloody orgy. All that's missing are the grapes. Oh, and the guests. What happened to the guests? Did they hear me coming? Did they crawl back into the woodwork?
Don't talk about my friends like that.
I've only just started. I warned you.
I tried to cancel it, but it was too late. The notice had been up a week.
You mean you advertised?
Don't worry. Everyone's been carefully vetted.
Including the three punks? And what about that gorilla sitting on the front gate? Crushing beer cans with his head?
He's all right. He's the bouncer.
You've got a bouncer?
You need one these days. Not that he's much good.
Why?
He let you in.
I live here.
He didn't know that.
You mean I could have been evicted from my own drive?
It'd have been your own fault sneaking back like this.
I had a very good reason for coming back. Now, where is everyone?
What?
Matthew, come on. This is becoming a bigger mystery than the Marie Celeste. All the food's laid out, and the drink, and still no sign of the crew. Where are they?
Around. But, we were playing this game.
What game? What's that string for?
String?
On the carpet, it just moved.
Did it?
There it is again. It's not a definite tug, Dad. Shh.
What's the matter?
Matthew, I've just found a girl in the airing cupboard.
You're lucky. I can only find sheets and towels.
Don't get smart with me. Who is she?
Didn't she say?
No.
What was she like?
Well, she was tall and dark and
Lots of makeup?
yes.
Heavy with the lipstick?
Yes.
I thought so. That's Dracula.
Dracula?
Don't worry, she won't drink your blood. At least I don't think so. Well, we call her Dracula because she works at the local undertakers.
Well, that doesn't explain what she's doing in our airing cupboard.
Well, when we have a party, we play this game. It sort of breaks the ice.
Oh, go on, I'm fascinated.
Well, all the girls have a piece of string, and they leave one end in a tangle in here,
Yeah.
and they take the other end and hide. And all the men pick a piece of string and follow it.
Yeah.
That way you never know who you're going to find.
And that's why I found her in the airing cupboard.
Yeah. She was at a loose end.
What happens next?
What happened to you?
Never mind what happened to me. What's the object of the game?
Well, when you find the girl,
Yeah.
you dance with her.
In the airing cupboard?
No, of course not. You have to come out of the airing cupboard.
But she didn't want to come out of the airing.
She's very shy.
She wasn't shy.
Then she must like you. She's not shy with people she likes. And after all, you're different from most of the men she meets.
Huh? Huh? In what way?
Well, you're breathing for a start.
There. I'm glad you haven't lost your sense of humour, Matthew, because you're going to need it.
It's only a game, Dad.
Only a game? Whatever happened to musical chairs?
What?
Look, I don't know if there's any others skulking around here, but if there is, if they've got gall enough to face me after what's happened, would you please call them?
All right, everyone, come on out. Did you want to say something?
What?
I thought you wanted to say a few words.
Well,
Well, if you're not going to say something, I will. Listen, everyone. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank my father for allowing us to have a party here this evening and for giving us such a great time. Not many parents would have done that. And I know you all appreciate his tolerance and understanding. Not that it surprises me. It's just typical of him. He's always understood the younger generation. And that's because he's young at heart himself. And I feel very privileged to be his son. Thanks, Dad. For he's a jolly good
all right. Carry on with the party. But remember, don't let your enjoyment spoil other people's. And the people round here enjoy a good night's sleep, so keep the noise down. And keep off the wallpaper. And keep out of my bedroom. Oh, and if anyone's got semi-permanent hair colouring, keep off the backs of the chairs. Well, what about a nice quiet game? I Spy, charades, consequences.
What about the shoe game?
What's the shoe game, Matthew?
Well, each girl puts one of her shoes in the pile.
Yeah.
And she goes and hides and you pick a shoe.
Yeah.
Then you go and find the partner.
What happens then?
You dance with her, excuse me.
Matthew, I don't think... Mr. Willow!
All right, mate, thanks a lot. See you again, ta-ra.
Was he the last?
I think so.
Well, that's a relief.
He wanted to stay the night.
Told you, Matthew, no one's staying the night.
I know, but I felt sorry for him. He had a long way to go.
Other side of town?
No, Middlesbrough.
Came all the way from Middlesbrough for a party?
No. He was making for Middlesbrough when he saw the lights. Well, what do you think of them?
Who?
My friends.
Well, to tell you the truth, I quite like them.
They quite liked you.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, well. I've always understood the younger generation.
Perhaps we can do it again sometime.
Didn't like them that much.
Da 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 la 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 la.
Didn't know you were still here, Enid.
Oh, is everyone gone?
Yes, well, almost everyone.
Oh. I was hoping we would play another game.
We finished the games. Besides, it's getting late.
The night is still young, Mr. Willow.
The night might be, but I'm not.
Nonsense. You were the life and soul of the party. And when you danced, your feet were like quick Silver.
Yes, all right, Edie. Just leave everything till the morning.
Oh, very well. Seems pretty, though. I could have danced all night.
She was certainly a revelation.
She really let her hair down.
Yeah, I think it was the punch.
I didn't know she could twist like that.
I didn't know she could juggle 6 oranges. Say good night to her for me. I'm going to bed.
Good night, Dad. And I meant what I said. You were really great.
Yes, well, I hope you've learned something tonight, Matthew. That you can enjoy yourself without spoiling it for others.
Right. Oh, there's just one thing.
What?
Someone's taken the lavatory seat.
What?
I thought I'd better mention it just in case you didn't notice.
Well, of course I noticed. My God. We'll certainly dance all night without a lavatory seat. You just better pray it doesn't get any colder. All the mindless... Why can't the younger generation exercise a little self-restraint?
Like you did in the airing cupboard. You're a long time in there. What happened?
Nothing happened. Why?
Only Dracula from The Undertaker's asked for your phone number.
You didn't give it to her, did you?
Now, after all, it appears you've plenty of life left yet.
Matthew,
Yeah?
I've just found a young couple asleep in my bed.
Oh, no, I've forgotten about them.
You mean you knew?
Yeah, it's all right, Dad. It's Tom and Sally.
I don't care if it's Tom and Jerry. Get them out.
Don't do that.
Well, of course you can. You just tell them.
Why didn't you tell them?
Well, they're your friends.
It's your bedroom.
I'm glad we've established that. I was beginning to wonder.
Well, why didn't you?
Oh, because... Well, they were asleep. Looked like babes in the wood in there. I felt like an intruder.
Well, I suppose you were in a way.
What?
We didn't expect you till tomorrow.
You mean you've arranged this? You're hiring my room out, aren't you? You're turning this into a motel.
Of course not. I just thought we should disturb them.
Well, what am I going to do?
Nothing with me.
If you won't tell them, I will.
He's going in the army tomorrow, Dad.
What?
He's going in the army and she's heartbroken.
Yes, well, I sympathise, but I didn't ask him to join the army.
Just a few hours together, that's all they asked.
Not in my room.
It's the safest place. You see, Sally's father hates Tom. He says if he ever finds them together again, he'll waste him.
What?
Tom's mother detests Sally. That's why she persuaded Tom to join up.
And they're in my bedroom.
Put yourself in their place, Dad.
That's what I'm trying to do, Matthew.
You just don't understand.
But of course I understand. But you've got to be strong in these situations. We've all been through it.
I bet you haven't.
Yes, I have. It was a long time ago. Before I knew your mother. I knew a girl like that.
Well?
Well, she promised me that when I went into the army, we'd spend the night together.
Go on, in those days.
It happened, Matthew.
Was she beautiful?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, she was beautiful. Yeah. Suddenly it all seemed worthwhile. Pain of separation. Pangs of loneliness. The unknown dangers. I even look forward to it. Yeah, I can't tell you how I long for that night.
What happened?
I failed the bloody medical. Now get them out of here.
Mr. Willows?
Yes?
I'm looking for Sally.
Sally?
I'm her father. I understand there's been a party here.
A party? No, I'd hardly call it a party. It was more a gathering of friends, really.
She was invited to a party.
Was she? Sally. Oh, yes, pretty girl, left early.
Who with?
A girlfriend.
Yeah, she said she was going to stay the night with a girlfriend.
That's right. That's why she left early, to spend the night with the girlfriend.
I've checked. She's not there.
Oh. Well, would you like to come through? It's warmer in the lounge.
Just a few friends.
Yes. It's amazing what a mess a few people can make when they're playing Monopoly. Drink?
No, thank you, I'm driving.
Well, it's just a harmless punch, fruit-based.
Tell me, Mr. Willows, have you been here the whole time?
Oh, yes. Keeping my eye on things. Oh, hello. Matthew, this is Sally's father. You haven't seen her, I suppose.
No, she didn't come.
I thought she was here earlier.
She was invited.
Oh, that's Sally. Yes, she left early.
I thought so.
Left with a crowd.
I've girlfriends. Well, that's all, Matthew.
I'm worried, Mr. Willows.
Are you?
I'm concerned that Sally may be mixing in the wrong company.
Yes, I can understand that. Yes, I have the same concern for Matthew. That's why I've been here the whole time, keeping my eye on things.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Mr. Willows,
Yes?
I've called for my son,
Your son?
Tom. I know he's here and he's got an early start in the morning. Where is he? You? I thought so. That girl's here, isn't she?
That girl, are you referring to my daughter, who at this moment is very probably in grave moral danger?
If anyone's in moral danger, it's my son.
Now, wait a minute. No one is in moral danger. I've been here the whole time. I'm sure by the time you find them, they'll both be safely tucked up in bed. I mean...
Mr. Willows, after witnessing this scene of depravity, I'm afraid your presence doesn't reassure me.
What?
Yes, aren't you a little old for this sort of thing?
What sort of thing?
According to the neighbours, the scenes here have been like the last days of Sodom and Gomorrah.
And it happened last week, too.
But that's why I'm here. I'm not one of those parents who abdicates his responsibility. I've been here the whole time, keeping my eye on things. And I can assure you...
I'm going now. I've left my number by the phone in case you'd like to get in touch. You can come into my airing cupboard anytime. Bye. Isn't she lovely?
Just look at these sheets. What a mess.
Never mind. At least we got away with it.
You may have got away with it. I certainly didn't. I realise my name's going to be mud around here from now on. As far as the neighbours are concerned, Henry Willows thinks life is a cabaret. The master of the revels. They'll call the kids in and lock the door. Oh, no.
What's the matter?
Dracula! She's still here!